Thank you so much for watching my last video, Fearless Eating. In it, I taught you 3 questions to ask yourself for deciding what to eat without restriction and deprivation. When you learn to make eating decisions this way, food loses its power over you. Before you know it, you'll be able to eat what you love without guilt or fear of losing control. It is so exciting to work with people who are applying these lessons to their lives and solving eating problems they've had for years. Now, let's talk about another theme that I noticed as I was reading through your hundreds of eating challenges. I'm Dr. Michelle May, the founder of Am I Hungry Mindful Eating Programs and Training, and the author of the Eat What You Love, Love What You Eat book series. In this video, I want to begin talking about emotional eating. I say begin because it is a complex topic with many layers for most of us. I want to help you understand why your cravings are so powerful and so persistent sometimes, and why it's very important to understand what's going on and how to address those issues. I love metaphors when I teach, so hang on, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So back to the metaphor. Imagine that all of your needs can be represented by 2 buckets, fuel and all of your other needs. Pretty simple idea, right? So when you eat, which bucket are you filling? Of course, you're filling your fuel bucket. Now, if you are, let's say, tired, maybe you really need to go to bed, but you want to stay up late and watch a little more TV. And so to keep yourself awake, you go to the refrigerator and get a little snack. Now, which bucket are you filling? If you're not hungry, then you're still filling your fuel bucket. Your other need, the need to go to bed, to sleep, to rest, is still not being met. That's why you might find yourself getting up again and again and going back to the kitchen. Make sense? Let's use another example. Let's say that you're at work and it's been a pretty stressful day, maybe mid afternoon, and you suddenly find yourself having a craving for something sweet. So you go to the break room. Well, if you stop to notice that actually what you were experiencing is stress, and if you weren't actually hungry and you began to eat donuts or cookies, which bucket are you filling? Of course, your fuel bucket. Your need, as expressed by feeling stressed out, is still not being met. What might that need be? Maybe you need help. Maybe you need a break. Maybe you need comfort. Maybe you need a little pleasure in your life. And certainly, cookies and donuts can bring a little pleasure to our lives, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's just that it only provides temporary pleasure or distraction from whatever we're feeling. But those other needs are still there. And so the cravings don't go away. We want more food because food doesn't really meet needs other than fuel, nourishment, and pleasure very well. So ultimately, if you can begin to try to identify which need you're trying to meet when you eat, it can begin to help you see how food doesn't always fill the bill. Of course, there's a lot more to learn about how to decipher the language of your emotions and to understand what needs you have that might be causing your cravings, but that's for another time. In the meantime, just ask yourself, is my fuel bucket overflowing while my other needs bucket remains empty? In my next video, I have a huge announcement about this project we've been working on to help those of you who are really invested in resolving your eating challenges. I'm really excited so we can take this learning to the next level. This opportunity will only be available for 1 week, so please don't miss my next email. In the meantime, let's keep this conversation going. Please go over to my blog and share with me, what other needs do you think you've been attempting to meet with food? See you next time.